Wow, you get noticed.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Open Mic Night, live at the ZoomBarDC. And we've got a great show for everybody tonight. We've got Dave Sherman, Tom Mann, Bill Sherman, Megan Ukoh, Ardamus, Reggie Stout, Ed Crowley, and more. So stick around, relax, and have a good time. And Dave Sherman's going to kick us off.
All right. Well, I don't really have anything new because I've been so busy, but I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. So. You ought to see my baby. Yeah, that girl is so fine. She loved me in the morning, every night, and always on my mind. She got sugar-coated love. Yeah, sugar-coated love. She's a real gone baby, I don't mean baby, she's mine. I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about clothes. I don't have to worry about anything. She's my baby, and goodness knows she got sugar-coated love. Yeah, sugar-coated love. She's a real gone baby, I don't mean baby, she's mine. You can take your pick of the others, take any one you may choose. Look low and high over every kind, and she got what I can't use. She got sugar-coated love. Yeah, sugar-coated love. She's a real gone baby, I don't mean maybe, she's mine. If you wanna know what sugar-coated love is, it's the best loving you got. It's the kind of love make the old feel young and make the North Pole hot. You got sugar-coated love. Yeah, sugar-coated love. She's a real gone baby, I don't mean baby, she's mine. She's a real gone baby, I don't mean maybe, she's mine. She's a real gone baby, I don't mean maybe, she's mine.
Go Pop.
Yeah.
Go
And
Pop.
our hostess hearts it.
Thank you very much. Boy, the pollen today, woo!
Oh,
Anyway,
Gonna be worse tomorrow, I think.
that's what's
it's
happening.
supposed to rain tomorrow.
Oh, up our way, it's supposed to be 90.
Uh-oh.
Supposed to be 90 down here, but it's supposed,
right.
we're supposed to have thunderstorms.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah.
There goes our banquet.
Anyway, I'm gonna do a T-Bone Walker tune called "Love Is a Gamble." Excuse me. Love is just a gamble. It may say what you want to say. Love is just a gamble. Say just what you want to say. Nice and sweet if you're a winner. But if you lose, it's a debt that's hard to pay. Can't you see that love is a gamble? It makes headlines in the news. Can't you see love is a gamble? It makes headlines in the news. I've always been unlucky. All I ever did in life was lose. Once I gambled on romance. That's just when I thought I had it won. Oh, once I gambled on romance. That's just when I thought I had it won. Said goodbye, pretty papa, but I was only having fun.
Excellent. Very excellent.
Good stuff, man.
Hey, Dave. That
Good
was
stuff.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad everybody
Okay.
enjoyed it.
Sorry?
No, I was just saying, glad everybody enjoyed that.
Yeah,
All right.
that was great.
I'm to that one, yeah.
Okay. Megan, do you want to go next?
Can't hear you.
You're
Try setting your mute and then unmuting again and see if you come up. How about now? No bueno.
nope, still nothing.
No. No, now you're.
Is that it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me change the settings. Okay. All right, cool. So I have some oldies but goodies. So I'm just working on them. So the first one is just like it's by Aretha Franklin. So I get scared when I do like some like great singer and try to do it justice. So it's one of my favorites by her. It's called Daydream. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. 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 Look at my love floating on He's the kind of guy who's saying, baby, let's get away, let's go someplace out where I don't care. Yeah. He's the kind of guy who give you everything, you trust your heart, share all your love to death, do your part. I wanna be what he wants, when he wants, and whatever he needs you. When he's lost and you're feeling left out, now be there to beat it. Loving him a little too more each day. Time to right on when I hear him say, hey, hey baby, let's get away, let's go somewhere out. Baby, can we? I don't care. Hey baby, let's get away, let's go somewhere out. Baby, can we? Where I don't care. He's the kind of guy who's saying, baby, let's get away, let's go someplace out where I don't care. He's the kind of guy who give you everything, you trust your heart, share all your love to death, do your part. I wanna be what he wants, when he wants, and whatever he needs you. When it's lost and I'm feeling lost, I'll be there to feed it. Loving him a little bit more each day. Tell me right on when I hear him say, yeah. Hey baby, let's get away, let's go somewhere out. Baby, can we? I don't care. Hey baby, let's get away, let's go somewhere out. Baby, can we? Where I don't care. Hey, hey baby, let's get away, let's go somewhere out. Baby, can we? Where I don't care. Hey baby, let's get away, let's go somewhere out. Baby, can we? Where I don't care. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming and
That was wonderful. That's a great tune.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. Thank you. All right, I don't even know who's singing. I'm sorry. I'm not like, yeah, I don't know who sings originally. I know the Lauryn Hill version of the song. So I'm gonna do the Lauryn Hill version of the I Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. And who sings it? Does anybody know? All right, I'll just figure it out later. Google search it. Okay. Okay. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Hard in the way that I stay. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you makes me weak. There are no words that you speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. I need you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. So on the lonely nights, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say okay. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I'll pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stay. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you makes me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I need you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. So on the lonely nights, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say okay. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you. Let me love you.
Another great tune.
Nice.
Nice rendition. Nice rendition.
I looked it up, and the author of the song is a guy named Bob Gaudio.
Okay. Yeah.
And not that I've ever heard of him before, but Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons.
Yeah, he wrote a lot of their stuff.
I would think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, he was one of their stable guys.
Thank you.
Wow, that was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, Vadim, do you want to go next?
Vadim is here.
As soon as I figure out all the buttons here.
Button, who's got the button?
A friend of mine has a dog. His name was Button. Speaking
Cute name for a dog.
Yeah. I feel like, well, I don't feel like singing, but how about some improvisations? I mean, I'll take a couple tunes, try to do medley out of that, and kind of a Latin style / bossa nova / everything. See what happens. So what comes out? I'm just turning the microphone off.
That was a regular medley there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this unfortunately, this equipment did something it was not intended. I was a little different shuffle here, but it's okay. Next time I'll do it better.
Oh,
Oh, that was beautiful.
Well, how do you do that?
Sometimes it's, it's all controlled, sort of computer controlled. Sometimes it gets out of whack. And I
yeah,
was just
you're right.
looking
You're
at
right. I hope, Vadim, you do better next time because that was just
Yeah.
so horrible.
That's
yeah.
terrible, I know. But it was actually the music was from a well-known Russian movie back in like 80s. It's a it's just a good team, and you can do whatever you want with this thing. So.
Nice.
Next,
Thanks, Vadim. Okay. Let's see. Reggie, you want to go next?
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought I got here late. I'd be hanging out. And of course, as is the norm, I instantly changed my mind about what I thought I was going to play. Dare I? Okay. Yeah. I'll try it. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I just remembered an original I haven't played in a long time, and I'm foolishly gonna, I was saying the other day to Dave that I realized that this stuff is actually recorded on Facebook. I really ought to be more careful about what I try, but oh well. Life goes on. hard to see that far at my age. I just know I'll find a way now to spend to make a rock and roll hearing aid. Well, you know I'm gonna get it, yeah, one of these days. I'm the world's greatest procrastinator, it's true. And there's nothing I wouldn't talk about doing for you. I will stay with you forever, you know it's true. 'Cause if I ever even thought about leaving, I just never get around to it. Yeah, I will stay with you forever, you know it's true. 'Cause if I ever thought about leaving, I just never get around to it.
I like that. A song about procrastination.
That was great, Reggie.
I was told all the time I was a
Going and
procrastinator.
forget to end it, but I haven't got that worked out yet. Yeah, well, sorry about the guitar playing. I haven't practiced that
That was a good tune, Rich.
Thanks, yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to do another one. Oh, God. Okay. Dare I? Let's see. I might have done this one before. Well, you know I love you, baby, 'cause you look so good to me. Didn't know how deep the water was till I jumped in the creek. You're too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. I bit off more than I could chew when I started loving you. Well, you know I love you, baby. I don't care about your past. All I want is a love that lasts. But you're too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. Bit off more than I could chew when I started loving you. You know I love you, baby. Now part-time love won't do. Wanna be your man, I'm gonna be your lover too. You're too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. I bit off more than I could chew when I started loving you. This song, yeah. Well, you got me where you want me. I can't help loving you. You got me where you want me. What you want me to do? You're too hot to handle. Too hot to handle. Bit off more than I could chew. When I started loving you. That's enough of that. All right.
Oh, no, I liked it.
It's a Duke Robillard tune.
You could have done some more.
Good.
Well, yeah, maybe.
That's a Duke Robillard tune?
Yeah. That's a good
Very
one.
cool.
I started doing that with the band. And, you know, I keep trying things solo that I do with the band, and it never quite works out the way I
Understood.
It's not the same.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, Reggie.
Oh,
That was awesome.
thank you.
Ardamus, you want to go next?
Sure. I'll go. It's been a minute, guys. I think I'll be able to come back here more often. It's the summer, so I'll be able to swing by. So let's see.
Yay.
What should I do first?
You said spearmint? I prefer peppermint.
No,
I'm just messing with you, man.
when did I say spearmint? Yeah, I must have said something that sounded like spearmint. That's funny. Let's see.
Give me a
I'll do
minute.
this.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah. You guys can hear that, right? Okay, cool. I don't do the song too much. Just one of my more sing-songy songs from one of the EPs I dropped last year. See how well I remember it. The ratchet's in your hand, just waving around sight, gets still buried again. You say it's all business to you, but you're playing around like you do with various friends. The burden of a hustler keeps on faking the smile, cry, and then carry your sin. I'm looking at your crew and I'm wondering they down with this clown. I don't care to pretend. They make sure you're good though, misunderstood, no signal, giving out the word and you sing. You wanna play possum, thinking that you're awesome. Thoughts just spark from a word on the scene. I'm shutting that quick because you're upping with all the nonsense. Never just allow my space. You want all the smoke though, but you want to talk slow, so you don't deserve any knot in your face. It makes me wanna say what you want is not true. Do what you want is not you. Say what you want is not true. Do what you want, it's not you. Remember when you needed my help way back when they didn't know your name? Front like you don't know me now, all I can just say is that's just showing your shame. Next time we drink and we toast, keep the side night pills close so you can choke on that. I help feed your fam next time, they're going to just starve, so that's my quote on that. Screen every call, then hang up, yo, that's on you. Don't worry, I didn't stress you much. Thumbs up, thumbs down, that's how I run down you, and I wish you the best of luck. One day we'll just have to reflect and just want to say, hey, we're on opposite ends. Deleted your number, throw away the key, and no, you know I'm not like you win. Makes me want to say what you want is not true. Ha, ha. Do what you want is not you. Say what you want is not true. Do what you want is not Yeah, so on. And I'll do this little short video right here.
Yeah,
This is called Depressing Disco Dance. Just imagine partying too much, so you get sick of people want to throw them out. You know, I'm not saying that I did that. I'm just saying, imagine. Okay, maybe that was me. I don't know. Maybe you love me, yeah, maybe not now. Maybe you love me, yeah, maybe not now. Maybe you love me, yeah, maybe not now. Maybe. Turntable, warp record, dance offbeat, forced effort. The high gets passe as a trip over ashtrays. The guts of the cold heaver, right next to the cold pizza. And the drugs don't wear off, they wear me with a shared loss. Maybe you love me, yeah, maybe not now. Maybe you love me, yeah, maybe not now. Maybe you love me, yeah, maybe not now. Maybe. Knock off with the Nev Campbell. An egghead that I left scrambled. Cross what I make blur. The paint dried on the fake fur. I'm so Hollywood, New York. Stab Robber with a used fork. The real beat just left to the downbeat upset. Maybe you love me, yeah, maybe not now. 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 A little short something for y'all, man. That's about it.
All right.
Cohiba's next to the cold pizzas was.
I like that one. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? That line is a perfect visual of my early 2000s here in DC.
I see.
So I told a little bit of my life story.
I've seen
but
that.
thank
I've
you.
seen the aftermath of that. Yeah, where you're.
Guys next to the Cohiba, yeah, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, this must be the 5 minutes that Marie-Louise had to run away.
Oh, I see. She's
Still,
AOL.
so I guess I'm like the kind of host
WOL.
right now. I gotta
Yeah.
call somebody next.
Something. Yeah. Just.
There's a spotlight on me. I don't have much else to like. I don't want to do another song or anything like this.
Well, yeah. Just.
Yeah.
Why don't you throw it to somebody or somebody volunteer?
Someone has to volunteer because I don't want the spot. I don't want somebody to do a song while the spotlight's on me. I feel bad, you know.
I'll go.
Oh, she can't. Oh, we can change our view. That's right.
Can you all hear me?
Only she can change.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I just don't
Here
want
she
the
come.
spotlight.
Here she come. Here she
There you
come.
go. I didn't want to do like a third song or be rude or anything. You know. So,
Thank you.
Man. All
Thank
right.
you.
That was awesome, Ardamus. Sorry, I had to step away for a minute.
It's all good.
Thank you. Do you want to do another one?
We just wait.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
No.
Thank you. Okay. Tom Mann, you ready?
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
so we're going to try this experiment, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to act like a live audience and laugh and do whatever live audiences do
Well,
while
I'm not gonna
Tom's
act
telling
like-
a story.
I'm not going to act like a live audience.
Oh, you mean you don't want us on mute?
I'm gonna be a live audience.
Hey, Gant. Unmute yourself so you can be a live audience.
Okay, we're gonna.
He might even have like a laugh track. He could.
That's as opposed to a dead
Yeah,
audience.
if we're gonna be like a live audience, so we have to like clank or talk to each other.
If you're all going to keep talking, I'm not going
There you go. That's just like the live audience. Y'all,
Yeah.
shut up
Careful
and
what you
perform
wish
it.
for, Tom.
Yeah.
Here, let's put a football game on. That's what we're used to playing with.
that's what I'm going to talk about.
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
oh wow.
I'm a shill.
Segue.
Okay, so you probably heard that yesterday was Bob Dylan's 80th birthday.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah. So I don't have any special insights on Mr. Dylan, but we both grew up in Minnesota at the same time. We're almost the same age. So I thought to round out your Dylanology, I'd tell you what life was like back in Minnesota in the early 50s. And I think it's pretty interesting background. It's a slice of Americana. Going back before that, in the early 20th century, just as Henry Ford was ramping up to build his Model Ts, they discovered there were mountains of iron ore buried in northern Minnesota. So very soon after that was created one of the most amazing supply chains ever. They would dig the ore up from open pit mines in Minnesota, load it onto cars on the Duluth-Mesabian Iron Range Railroad, where my grandfather worked, take the ore down to Duluth, where it was loaded onto ships like the Edmund Fitzgerald, then went out Lake Superior and down Lake Michigan to Gary, Indiana, where it was located, where it was processed into steel, then back up Lake Michigan to River Rouge plant to make Model Ts. Times were really, really good in northern Minnesota then. A lot of people came there. They built all kinds of towns. They started families, built schools and hospitals. And then almost overnight it ended. In fact, Hibbing, where Dylan grew up, was a remarkable case. They built the town. They discovered they built it on top of the iron ore. So they took the town apart, moved it a half mile away, and went and dug up where the town had been. So by the 1950s, though, after the Second World War, the mine owners found they could get the ore cheaper by going to Latin America, by South America. And in fact, one of Bob Dylan's earliest songs talked about that. he said the owners moved it to where the miners worked almost for nothing. And then by the early 50s, northern Minnesota was dying on the vine. And I have vivid memories of seeing some of those range towns back in 1954. Towns with names like Eveleth Tower, Sudan, Hibbing, Virginia. They were dying and they never really recovered. Now, there's a feature of either states or countries that are shaped portrait size that have a north and a south. Usually the north and the south are different from each other very much. California, San Francisco, and LA are very different. It's true about Minnesota too. Northern Minnesota, the economy was extracted. It produced Bob Dylan, who would sing about idiot winds and hard rains. Southern Minnesota is agricultural, farming. It's not a coincidence that people who work the farm are known as plant husbandry or animal husbandry. So Southern Minnesota would produce a Garrison Keillor who talked about buttermilk biscuits. Now, Southern Minnesota also had the population. It's where the people live. And so it had enough votes so that whenever some industry wanted to come back to northern Minnesota, Southern Minnesota folks would vote it down, whether it was mining, logging. In fact, one local guy in northern Minnesota, Sigurd Olson, you may have heard of him, he lobbied for years to turn much of northern Minnesota into the Boundary Waters canoe area, which has brought a lot of money up there, but it's not the extractive industry that hires a lot of people. In fact, once in the early 70s, my wife and I were up to northern Minnesota to cross-country ski for a weekend. On the way back to our motel, we stopped in a tavern, and a local guy came in, spotted us, came down and sat next to us, and said, "So you were cross-country skiing here today?" We said, "Yeah." He said, "Did you have a good time?" "Yeah, very good time." So it's a good thing for you that I didn't see you. I was out riding my snowmobile, but they're pretty much outlawed now. So if I'd seen you, I would have killed you both. And that got our attention.
Yeah.
And he said, "Why do you hate us so much?" And Mary and I looked at each other like, what are you talking about? But, anytime we want to do anything to build an economy here, you city folks vote it down. We hate you. You should know that, so you don't come back anymore. Whoa.
Nice job.
Wow.
That was a greeting I never expected.
Huh.
And it's true. Southern Minnesota votes, and Minnesota has a reputation for being a blue state. But Trump understood very well that his people were northern Minnesota. Even on the last night he was campaigning, he went to Duluth, up in the Arrowhead district. It's very strong red. Anyway, when Bob finished high school, by the way, I call him Bob, but I mean, I have no claim to knowing him. I just know something about the landscape. So as you may know, he came down to Minneapolis in southern Minnesota to start college. I don't know that he stayed even for one semester, but I was introduced to the University of Minnesota a couple of years before that, when I was in seventh grade. I was a Boy Scout, and our community service was to usher U of M football games. And so I got introduced to the U of M in the fall of 1956. Before I went over there, the nuns used to tell us in Catholic schools in the Twin Cities, don't go to the U of M for college. It's filled with atheists and communists. So please go to a Catholic college. Well, I was really a devout Catholic, too much so, in fact. So before going to the U of M for that first Saturday ushering, I went over to the church and got 20 holy cards with pictures of Mary, the Virgin Mother, on them. And I was going to hand them out, hoping to make a few converts while I was over there in atheist land.
Yeah.
So I took a place in a stadium with 60,000 people. And I looked at my 20 holy cards. These among so many, you know. Are we going to have a miraculous multiplication of the holy cards? 10 minutes before kickoff, 20 of the most beautiful blonde daughters of Scandinavian Americans came bouncing out on the field, followed by 20 blonde, blue-eyed Scandinavian American guys who all looked like they just stepped out of Abercrombie and Fitch ad. And they stood behind the 10 beautiful girls, took them by the hips, threw them up in the air. Their purple skirts were lifted, and we got to see their golden pantaloons. And it dawned on me, now I know where the commies are making some. How is anybody going to choose them over these pictures of the sorrowful Virgin Mother? After the game, my scout buddy and I, we decided to go across the street and get an ice cream at the Bridgman's Ice Cream Parlor. My buddy was 14, going on 24.
Ah.
And I was 12 going on 10.
Ah.
And as we're crossing the street to the ice cream parlor, he says to me, let's pick up some girls. A phrase I'd never heard before. And I said, will they let us? Because I was thinking he meant get behind the strange girl.
Right, okay.
So we went to the ice cream parlor, and it was an auspicious day. It was September 1956. During the summer, the owner of the parlor had cleaned out half of the records on the jukebox. Out went Doris Day, out went Patti Page, out went Rosemary Clooney, to be replaced by Elvis, Buddy, Don, and Phil. This was an auspicious weekend. I was there at the beginning of Malt Shop America. The revolution was starting. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock. And you were there, and I was here, and we were all together. And that was the U of M that Bob Dylan came to 2 years later. And maybe that's why he left after only a few months and went off to the Village to introduce folk music to America a few years later, and then rock, and then folk rock, and a succession of revolutions. After that, whenever I wanted to learn about something the church didn't want me to know about, I'd go over to the U of M. So my memories of that time are not so much about Bob, Jimmy, but about growing up there in the same landscape that he grew up in. And I was a big fan and for about 10 years. And then after Blood on the Tracks, I don't think I got any other albums except one that my son gave me as a Christmas present years later. Because I could see, like a lot of other people were doing, you start to want to live through your idol. And it took me about 10 years to realize that there's no future in that. So I had to, otherwise you turn out to be like a Mark David Crowley, who becomes so identified with your hero that you go crazy. So by the early 70s, I realized I had to move on. And there's an expression in Latin, ave atque vale, hail and farewell. I salute you for everything you taught me, for all the doors you opened up, for all the windows you opened up. But now I got to go and find my own road, Bob. So thanks for everything, for the Minnesota we shared together. Hail and farewell. I took off on my own, but that was my exposure to Minnesota at the same time that it was forming him. And I appreciate what he taught me, but it was about time to find my own road. So that's my story about Minnesota in the 50s.
Great story.
Great story.
Great story.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You were everywhere. You were everywhere. Something interesting was happening.
I was, yeah.
Life well lived.
He was.
Awesome. Thanks. Okay. Bill Sherman, you want to go next?
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Well, let's see here. First, I'd like to start with a a Julie London tune with a little bit of Joe Cocker thrown in. So, some of you have heard me do it before. You called to tell me you were lonely. You cried the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. Then you said you were sorry for being so untrue. Well, go on and cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. You drove me near, you drove me out of my mind. You never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. You said that love was too plebeian and you were through with me, and now you tell me that you love me. Well, even if it's true, I want you to cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. It's true, 'cause I cried a river over you. I want you to cry me a river, 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 'cause I cried a river over you.
Nice.
I remember her.
I like that. Whose song is that?
Thank you.
She was really popular then.
Yeah, well, she had a great voice and she was pretty too.
She was, yeah. I just saw a picture of her recently.
Who was this guy?
I'm sorry?
Julie
Who's this
London.
Julie London. So, now a little more upbeat, some Jorma Kukkonen and some hot tuna.
Wow.
A nickel is a nickel and a dime is a dime. I want a new girl and she won't mind. Tell me how long do I have to wait? Can I get you right now, honey, or must I hesitate? Well, the eagle says, God we trust. You want a man, but I want that dollar first. Tell me how long do I have to wait? Can I get you right now, mama? Lord, must I hesitate? Well, forever we're whiskey and I were a duck. You know, I dive to the bottom and I'd never come up. Tell me how long do I have to wait? Till I get you right now, mama, Lord, must I hesitate? Well, rocks in the ocean fish in the sea. They all know what you mean to me. Tell me, how long do I have to wait? Can I get you right now, mama? Lord, must I hesitate? I got my hesitation stockings, my hesitation shoes, and I know you know how much I need you. Tell me, how long do I have to wait? Can I get you right now, honey? Lord, must I hesitate? Can I get you right now, mama? Lord, must I hesitate?
Good job, Bill.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.
Yeah. What was that last one called?
Hesitation Blues by Hatsuna Jorma Kekkonen.
Oh, very nice. Thank you. Okay. Ed, you want to go next?
Sure. Sure. All right. I'm gonna do a Solomon Burke tune.
Man.
Gotta get you off of my mind. I know it's just a matter of time till you found somebody new and all romance is through. Yes, it is. Gonna throw your picture away. You didn't want my love any old way. You found somebody new and all romance is through. Yes, it is. Some folks' love is hard and strong. That's the kind of love that lingers on. Some folks' love is swift and fast, and that's the kind of love that'll never last. Now, we had a love that was in between, and to me it was like a dream. If we stayed together until June, not a problem, bride and groom. That's why I gotta get you off of my mind. I know it's just a matter of time till you found somebody new and all romance is through. Gotta get you off of my mind. Gotta get you off of my mind. Gotta get you off of my mind.
Definitely like that. You wrote that?
Great tune.
Solomon Burke.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're killing that old R&B stuff.
What's that?
You're killing that old R&B stuff.
Yeah,
Are you doing those tunes with the band?
Some of them.
Yeah,
Some
man.
of them. Not that particular one. I just learned it today, but
You
Wow.
got a killer voice.
Oh,
Good,
great.
yeah.
Good tune.
Thank you.
Liked it.
Thank you. And this next one is a Tom Waits tune. I'm trying to think how it goes now. This one I learned today too. If you walk through the garden, gotta watch your back. I beg your pardon. Walk the straight and narrow track. Now if you walk with Jesus, He gonna save your soul. You gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. Got fire and fury at His command, but you don't have to worry. You gotta hold Jesus' hand. We'll all be safe from Satan when the thunder rolls. Just gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. All the angels sing about Jesus and His mighty soul. They'll shield you with their trouble and keep you close to the Lord. Pay no heed to temptation, for His hands are cold. You gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. If you walk through the garden, gotta watch your back. I beg your pardon. Walk the straight and narrow track. If you walk with Jesus, gonna save your soul. You gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. 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 Way down in the hole.
That was Tom Waits, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Wire, right?
From The Wire, yeah. Yeah. I think the Blind Boys of Alabama did the first time, and then people, including the Nighthawks, did every season after that.
I can't believe you just learned that today. It seems like you play it so well. It seems like you've played it many times before.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Warren, are you ready?
Yeah.
To go next?
Yeah. 1 second. This one's called I Ain't Got the Time. I put this one on the new album that I'm recording just now. Should be, I don't know, another couple weeks before I finish it. You treat me badly when you drink. I let it happen 'cause I'm stoned. So stoned I never stop to think that I'd be better off alone. And oh, the weeks they turn to months, and the months they turn to years. And now I just can't seem to leave. Got no defense against your tears. And now I lie here late at night, wondering what I'm gonna do. 'Cause I can't take another fight, and I can't stand to say we're through. And hell, I know it isn't right, but I just can't say how I feel. You say I can and it's alright, but I just know that ain't the deal. Well, the worst thing I could do is keep on loving you. And I don't know why I stayed, but here I am. Maybe I'm too weak to lose the closest thing I've ever known to love. Hell, I'm only just a man. Now there's only just so much that a patient man can take before his soul begins to burn and his heart begins to ache. And if I'd known it all along that I would end up in this way, well, I'd have just said so long. We'd have gone our separate ways. And now it's way too late to think about the things that could have been. I guess I'll have another drink and hope that this one does me in. 'Cause I don't want to wait tomorrow just to do it all again. Don't want to beg or steal or borrow. I just want you to be my friend. But if it's your way or the highway, well, you're gonna lose. You know that old lonesome road's a friend of mine. I might stay for a while, but soon I'll tire of being treated this way. Honey, I ain't got the time. Honey, I ain't got the time.
Good tune.
Great tune.
I can appreciate that sentiment. Good tune.
Thank you very much. Got any requests? If not, I'll play something. What I'm going to play, but all right.
Whip in post. No, I'm just teasing.
Whatever you want.
All righty then. This one, they're escaping me at the moment. I've been holding on, I don't know how long. Wish I could still get by, wish I could still get high. Ship has sailed on that song, high time I got to moving on. Down this road of life or death, I ain't decided yet, and making up my mind is taking all of the time that I have left. I hope them stars will shine down on me just this one time. Well, they haven't yet. Have I lost my mind? Have I seen the signs? The winds of change don't change for better. They just stoke the bitter weather. When will we find truth? Why do we still need proof that there's no one watching over us now? No beauty by design, just don't explain this ugly mind and this lonesome heart. I see their wicked ways, because there's wickedness in me, and that's the loathsome part. By design, just don't explain this ugly mind and this lonesome heart. I see my wicked ways and know I'm powerless to change. Hell, that's the lonesome part.
Very nice. Very nice.
That was great.
Is that a new song, Warren?
It's not a new song. I haven't played it out very often, but it's one I wrote probably sometime during this whole pandemic deal. I think,
great lyrics.
Last year. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Thanks. Awesome. Okay, Gant, the closer.
Oh my God, it's already closing time?
What's he selling us?
Closing
He's
time.
closing. There.
Okay, hang on. You'll be shocked to know that I'm going to do something I don't think I've done before. Maybe I have. But in honor of Bob Dylan. Oh, by the way, Ed, I gave my first ukulele lesson yesterday.
You gave one?
I gave one. I have never given a ukulele lesson in my life.
Wow. Very cool. Can you sign me up?
Sign you up?
Yeah.
I'm going to take some lessons from you. All right, so this is in honor of Bob Dylan's birthday. It's a mashup. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? And how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. And how many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many ears must one man have before he can hear the people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Come gather around, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the the bone. That your time to you is worth saving. And you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. 'Cause the times they are a-changing. Mothers and fathers throughout the land, don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out the new one if you can lend a hand. 'Cause the times they are a-changing. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
And that's why he's there. And also,
He's the closer.
He is the closer.
Always the closer.
That's great.
Whoa.
If the cape fits.
Yeah. Thank you.
All I got.
Well, that was.
Wow, that was
plenty,
awesome.
man.
That's
Thank
what
you.
Beethoven said. He would write those things and go, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
You guys are too nice to me.
Thank you so much, Gant. What a perfect way to
Thank
round
you.
out the evening.
Yes. Yes.
So that's it for our show. That's our show for tonight. Thank you all for joining us for Open Mic Night live at the ZoomBarDC. Thanks, Gant.
Thank you, Marie-Louise, for being on.
Thanks for hosting.
Thanks
You're
for hosting.
welcome.
Thank you all.
Thanks
For singing.
See you all
Thanks,
next
Lauren.
week.
Thanks, Ed. Thanks,
health.
Reggie.
Love you all.
Thank you. We'll see you guys next week.
Good night,
See you
everybody.
next week.
All right, y'all have a
Thanks.
good night.
Thanks.
All right.
Night.
Bye.
Thanks, Megan.
Good night.
Thank you.
Great. How's this work?